Hey there everybody, welcome back, and how you all guys doing? It's Friday once again, and yep, we're back on PV Canyon Crossing. Yay! Got some work to do today, so might as well just get in and get going, haven't we? So yeah. Also, how you doing there, RPs? Hopefully you had a great last couple of days. It's kind of weird being on here. Kind of been playing most of Ark this week, so yeah. Can't remember what the heck I was doing the other day, but yeah, I've got some one hired helper already up and running. He's actually, or she should say, they are harvesting the sunflowers over by the orchards. For some weird reason, there's a little strip in the actual field that hasn't grown quite yet, which is very, very strange. So yeah, so he's doing that anyway. I'm going to be doing some cranberries, obviously in the little pond at the top here. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't been able to get in and get the water level removed, but hopefully we shouldn't have any issues with that anyway. But so far I do have quite a bit to get on and do. I did get Wolfie's pizza the build products into that earlier on today, so that should be at least building already, so yay. You're doing great. Yeah, not too bad actually, not too bad. My wife, on the other hand, has not been the greatest the last few days. I think she's picked up my daughter's flu or cold, whatever it is she's got currently. My daughter, on the other hand, she seems to be getting better. She's not coughing as much, but she is still obviously coughing a little bit. So yeah, found out today there's an actual bug going on at the minute where it starts out like a cold. Obviously you get your runny nose, you cough, but for at least 3 to 4 weeks after, the cough keeps going. It's kind of a strange one, so yeah, gonna have to keep a close eye on her. But yeah, next week she will be back to school, that's for sure. But anyway, that's enough of that. So yeah, but this weekend obviously we're going to be putting up our Christmas decorations finally, so a little bit later than normal because it's usually around about the beginning of December when we get ours up. But yeah, I had to go out and get a new tree, stuff like that. Obviously with the wife and daughter being ill, it's kind of been pushed back a bit. But yeah, hey there goes DK, hopefully you're doing good as well, sir. And obviously everybody else out there lurking. Obviously today I believe Mr. Dashnet is going to be doing some Fishing Planet again. Obviously working on some of the competitions, tournaments and stuff like that, so yeah. But at least for the next couple of hours till then, we will be obviously harvesting and doing some, I don't know, whatever we can get up to. Mostly harvesting actually. So currently, so 46 is the field that the harvester's on the sunflower. Obviously I do need to get through, do some orchard work, some vineyard work at some point. That's probably going to end up being after the stream or over the weekend. I've got field 40, which is tobacco still to get harvested. 45 is obviously alfalfa, which needs to be cut at some point, but no great rush on that. Apart from that, the only other stuff I've got really is obviously the bogs. Now I've just seen field 9 is actually ready, and I'm kind of curious, is that cotton in there or is it something else? If it is cotton, what I could do is set up one of my combines. Now let's see if it's on a contract. Field 9 right there. Ooh. Accept that. Right, let me come into here a sec. I want to do a quick test. Obviously, I want to do this. So this is obviously the harvest I've been working on. This is set to 100k. I will add the GPS. We're only going to lease it because obviously money is a little bit tight. I completely forgot about doing some selling. So yeah, right. I'm going to just cheat. Obviously, I know you guys know how to do this. You've seen many people doing this. So let's get this down to here. There we go. And I can get this guy up and running. Now obviously it should be 100,000 litre capacity on that. Right, let's get this going. go. Obviously it didn't change, so that is a good sign. Obviously one thing I did do is increase the speed on this, so hopefully that shouldn't take too long. But yeah, we'll come back to that later on. I might even get a second one actually quickly, just to get that going. So now, actually, this is a good test. So that was 100,000. Let's go to the 80,000 on that one instead. See what that one does. Right, so there's the 80. Let's get you started unfolding. We'll get you sent. Oh, yep, I want that. Stick that over here. Now, the last time I tested this, for some reason, as soon as I started harvesting, it changed to the 100k bale instead capacity. We'll see how this does. Let's see. Yep, there it goes again. For some reason it doesn't want to select those other capacities properly when you hit the harvester. I might just have to do a higher capacity baler. But at least it works anyway, kind of. Anyway, while he's doing that, let's see. So obviously we are up here. I do need to actually get a truck or something over here, so let's find a tractor. That is not the tractor I was hoping for. Also, I need one with a trailer. That tractor would do fine. I just need to find a trailer for it now. I know there's none around by the main farm, but yeah. How's everybody been doing actually? Obviously, you still playing Farm Sim? Have you actually gone over to do another game? I don't know, Mr. Dajnet, he's obviously kind of obsessed with Ark. To be honest, I can see the appeal. I'm kind of liking it myself. Mr. Darius Frost, he's kind of been doing a lot of random games. Obviously, he's done Ark, Satisfactory. Today he's doing, is it Medieval Dynasty or something? I can't remember what it's called. I kind of popped in there briefly earlier, and yeah, it wasn't my thing. Now, obviously, I don't really need that. I've got plenty of dog food, so I can get rid of this. Empty that. There we go. That'll do. But yeah, I'm in an iron rather to do Ark today, but I thought, no, I really need to get on, do some harvesting on here, and get that sorted out. So yeah, did a little bit earlier, and yeah, that was a bit of a challenge, that's for sure. Obviously, I've got a bit of a list of dinosaurs I want to get, and it was quite funny. One of the ones is one of the giant frogs, a beefle buffo, what you want to call it. Obviously, it's my wife, she's requested it. So I thought, okay, I'll go grab one. So I went over to the swamp area, hunting around for about 10-15 minutes. Finally found one. Heading back, it was only like a level 4 one. And yeah, I kind of got curious to figure out what the levels would be once it tamed. Obviously, like I said, it was a originally a level 4 frog. Obviously, it maybe gain 5, 6, 7 levels when tamed. So okay, so obviously I checked the calculator for everything. Clicked back into the screen and ended up killing it. I was like, oh man, really? So I had to go back again, try and find another one. Ended up getting attacked by about 3 or 4 Dinosuchus, and I think there was a couple of Baryonyxes in there as well. Yeah, they were not friendly, that's for sure. So I ended up dying. The eagle that I tamed on Wednesday, thankfully, kept going and was actually attacking them, killed everything that was in the area. And obviously, by the time I got back, it was nice and clear. So yeah, but I was literally I was able to find another one. Actually, it was a level 14, so it maybe have been a sign. So it's kind of cool. I like it. So yeah, ended up getting it, grabbing it, got it back to the base, which I'm actually now building the permanent base. Yeah, so it's kind of in a similar design, I suppose, to Dajnet's. Obviously, I've kind of done it the opposite way. I've basically created a concrete/stone basis, and I'm building like a wooden building at the minute on top of it, with a big area on the front for the dinosaurs to be fed and such. So yeah, But yeah, I think next Wednesday what I might do is another ARC stream for you guys, so you can see what's been going on and how far I've gotten. And that's a funny little spot. That's weird. There we go. Let's take that on the slight angle. Yeah, I need to still smooth off some of this area just a little bit, I think. Looking at that. Obviously, this is the first harvest from this pond. Obviously, it was only created in spring this year in game, so this is going to be the very, very first harvest, and hopefully the first of many. Obviously, this cranberry will be going down to Sam Adams, and probably Heartland Bread, if there's any left. But yeah, should be good. There we go. But yeah, hopefully you guys have all had a great last few days, by the way. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit there. Yeah, there we go. Let's get you set up actually. Where are you? Combine grain. Oh, end. There we go. It's great having the straight lines. Makes life so much easier. But yeah, obviously if you guys got any questions about the map or anything, any issues you're having, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat so we can get them answered. I'm kind of interested actually. I never actually emptied this pond, yet there's nothing in here. And I'm pretty sure I had some rain the other day, so it should be filled. Oh well, I'm not really too worried. It's fine, saved me a job anyway, that's for sure. Yes. That is for sure. But yeah, so who's actually playing Farm Sim at the minute? Or are you doing Satisfactory, Ark, or some other game? Obviously with Christmas just around the corner, and obviously no word on what's happening with Farm Sim yet. I know there's not going to be many updates to obviously the map between now and then, or actually the new year. Obviously, if you haven't seen Dajnet's last stream, he is actually made, or one of his last streams, he has made a start on a new 16x map for you guys. Let me get this a little bit. No, it's going to be a funny little angle one. Okay. Obviously, it's going to kind of the land wise is going to be more of a 4x, but there's going to be a lot of water and smaller islands around it, so it's kind of nice. It'll basically use up those boats a little bit more. There we go. Any Christmas decorations up on the farm yet? No, I haven't. I haven't even looked on the in-game mod hub to see if there's anything, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully next stream I will see if I can find something. I don't know if there's anything being released, to be honest, so yeah. Hey Steve B 983, how you doing, bud? Not doing too bad, thanks. Actually, let's have a little look. Thinking about it. Let's go over to desktop. See what's actually been released, because yeah, obviously where I've been playing Ark all week, I'm kind of out of the loop a little bit. So let's have a look. So mods, what have we got? Ooh, that's quite a nice. A little bit of fun there. Obviously we do have a harvester there that does everything and anything. I have interest, let's see. Trailer harvester, beetroot. Now is that a single header he's done, or is it one for each? Looks like it's one for each, okay. It is what it is. I do know that Aussie Kanga has updated his triple wide, by the way, guys, to include obviously the new stuff. and from the looks of it, he's got it all onto one header. Now, one thing to bear in mind with that header, I did mention it the other day to him, and obviously I think I mentioned it during the stream. When you first start off on certain crops on a map, it'll miss a few rows, and then it'll kick in on the harvesting. All you literally have to do is maybe take it back a moment, reverse, and then obviously carry on harvesting as normal. So bear that one in mind. But yeah, it's got no errors, and obviously it looks pretty good. It works pretty well. So yeah, let's see. Nothing there. Oh, we got something there. Got some cutouts. Let's have a look at that in a minute. That's had an update. Kind of looking really full, like a Christmas tree. I've got some snowmen there. I can put down maybe in front of the main house. I know that they used to have one, but I don't know if it's still here. They used to light up and had lights and stuff on it. Let's go into decorations quickly. Decorations. Is there decos right there? So we've got that. We've got that already opened up. Yeah, something like this would be quite nice. See, we've got that one as well. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go back to the last. Right. See, now that's kind of cool. They've got seasonal decorations. That's the one I was thinking of, that one. I'm thinking about this one outside the front of the main house. I think that would be kind of nice. But let's have a little look. So we got, wow, honey heck, a whole array of decorations there. That's kind of cool. I might grab that. We'll give that a look at. Also got all the different snowmen. I don't know. Yeah, I do like those funky trees. Maybe put them in where some of the factories are. I don't know. We'll grab that while we're here. Kind of cool. It's kind of nice. I like that. Actually, I want to grab that because I want to see how that's done. And how you doing there, Mr. Jers? There's 2 mods on the motto some time ago. One was a small market buildings. Yeah. See, that I kind of like. It's very modern, and we'll grab that while we're there. That's cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 different mods to try out at some point. Obviously, I'll get them in and get placed down. Maybe a couple by the main house, a couple scattered around. Yeah, just make it a little bit more Christmassy. Right, so let's get back into the game, because I'm sure this guy's now unloaded. Yep. Oh, the sunflower needs doing as well. So let's jump over there quickly. But yeah, you can see just there is a tiny little sliver of sunflowers that's just not ripened, and it covers most of this field. It's kind of crazy. Not sure why, because the whole thing was done at the same time. So, but it is what it is. I'll just have to either plough that bit in or wait till it's ready and then get it harvested. So there's you. And let's jump back over here and see if we can get this going. Let's see. Gonna be good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, if you ever do find a piece of your farmland doesn't harvest, just take it on a different angle and you should be good. Hey Gamer Paul, how's it going? I'm not doing too bad. Not too bad there, Mr. Jers. Thanks for asking. Oh, can I? Not quite. There we are. I think I'm gonna maybe start using some of my own combines. These are a bit slow, or headers or something. I really should do, shouldn't I? But yeah, that's the nice thing with this game. You can play it how you want to, and obviously there's no judging. If you want to use a 100-meter header, you can. If you want to use a base game one, you can. There we go. Right. So I think if I was to line up around about there, see that hit most of that. Might just need to tweak it across a wee bit. Now I was obviously sent the other day a new fruit name mod thing. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. So far, it seems to be doing very good. I can't remember what the heck it was called now. Vehicle fruit HUD, and obviously it's underscore modland is where it was sent to be from. So yeah, it's a good one, that's for sure. And obviously it just highlights obviously the numbers and stuff underneath, shows you the capacity and obviously what the name of the crop you're harvesting, which is nice. Hey Mr. Enduro, how's it going, bud? I noticed the Case IH has a new, I think it's a new combine coming out called Enduro. So like, really? Who's copying whose name, hey? And obviously, what map is this? This is obviously PV Canyon Crossing, sir. And I know you know it quite well because you're playing it at the moment. Or have been. I've seen quite a few streams for you, young man. But yeah, if you guys are not following Enduro, make sure to click on that link. Give him a follow. Yeah, so far it's still early days for him. Obviously he's got his new computer finally. It's great to see him actually streaming the map. I want to see exactly what he's going to do with it. That's the thing. Obviously if you've ever watched like his No Man's Land streams, or when he did PV Uncharted, oh my god, some of the stuff he came up with was absolutely mind-blowing. Kind of actually give me a few ideas as well, to be honest, watching his streams to put into my farm save games and such as well. But yes, definitely cool. Now, actually, I wanted to check something, but I need to get this guy going on at least a hired helper first of all. And you're very welcome there, Mr. Enduro, by the way. You're very welcome. And hello, Mr. Grits Fan. How you doing today, sir? Have you seen my squirrel memorial? Not yet, no. I totally didn't realize you had one, actually. No. That is something I definitely missed. Go. Right, now I'm going to be a little bit unorthodox with this part. I need you to come across a little bit more, so let's see. I think around about there. Maybe a little bit more that way. So I need to make sure that he's getting some on the front, some on the side there, or both sides should say, left and right. I think that would probably do it. Good, I help. You're doing good, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let's see, so we turn you around about there. I think would be a good spot to start on. Now, come on, buttons work. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll get this on the hired helper, and I want to check something actually quickly. Right, CH, hopefully he will work, will he? Nope. Okay, so let's bring you over a bit. Probably a little bit off there, so let's come over to the next line. I can always finish that last piece off myself. Be right back. Alright, no worries, Mr. Enduro. There we go. Forward. I'm hoping that the hired helper will recognise this as a field and actually work it. Should do. Nope. Why are you not working? Dang it, am I going to have to do the whole thing myself? Am I? Just missing that little bit there. Nope. Yeah, for some reason it's not recognising this pond. It may be the collision underneath, so that's going to be a painer. Yeah, so let's, while I'm here, I just wanted to check something. I've been kind of working on a update for my storages. Let's see, where are we? Obviously, I want kind of adding two new storages. One that's going to accept those premium edition pallets, but also one that does the orchard and greenhouse stuff. But I'm going to be removing two of the triggers. One is obviously this not the final one, that's going to be staying, but the crops and orchard one is going to be removed, as well as that mining material one. So if you've got them down, you may want to get them cleared out. Right, there we go. Now, which one was it? Dang it. Did I activate it? No, I friggin' well didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that again later. Fudge nuggets. So much for doing a quick test on that. Okay, you're not gonna frick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through this again. I thought I had it all pretty well smoothed off, but yeah, obviously not. There we go. Then again, I could always just go up and down that way, couldn't I? So, and there, go. Right then. Da 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 da. And before I forget, and obviously there's a shout out for Mr. Grits Fan 101. Make sure to go over, give him a follow. Obviously, he plays this map kind of religiously, really, and he's doing pretty well. Obviously, he's helped out Mama Do and quite a few other people. So yeah, go over, show him some support, and check him out. Yeah, I've activated a few sound alerts. Thank you, Mr. Enduro, for the T-Rex. It was kind of more for when I'm playing Ark, so yeah. Nobody actually noticed it had even been added, so cool. I'm glad you found it, and thank you. And how you doing there, Rusty Dale? How is everything, sir? But yeah, I think it's going to be easier probably going up and down this way with some of those little funky little bumps in that, but we'll see. You're doing good, glad to hear it. Right, so spin you around, get you locked in. Now what? I wonder. I just had an idea. Obviously, I've got that point right there. Ooh, I wonder if I would recognise that as a field. Time to do a quick test. Obviously, it's a harvester. I'm in there. It should do. For whatever I want to do. Exactly, yeah. But yeah, obviously I had them the other day on Wednesday stream when I was playing Ark. But yeah, obviously if you want to play sound alerts, I'll look into adding a few more. Hopefully I won't get any copyright strikes from it. I've had them before. It's a pain in the freaking rear end, which is why I basically removed it. Right, let's see if I can find where that point is. There's that. Right, so we'll put you on. Now, is this going to be field or what? Pond water refill 1. Obviously, I want it on the harvester, and we're going to be going to the farm silage. Dump it in there for now. We'll set you on there to there. I should be fine. It'll come back. So let's come over here and
fatality.
Yeah, I feel like I hit it sometimes. Right, hopefully that should get him going. Oh, helps if I select this here. Right, mine area, pond water refill. And also we're looking at this one right here. There he goes, he's started going, so that's cool. So he'll be over here in just a minute. Hello there to yourself, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mr. Grits fan. Oh, but yeah, I like that fatality from obviously Mortal Kombat, so that's why I added it. But yeah, what harvester am I using this? Might have to set up the cooldowns a little bit better. So this is the Fent Ideal. This is the 10T. Very, very nice little harvester. Actually, this one's actually the base game one. I've decided to sort of go back to using some of these instead of obviously my own ones.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Oh, God, I love them. Right, let me have a quick look while waiting on this dude. Is there a where the heck's the cooldown thing for this? Settings. Nope. There we go. The reward enabled. Channel cooldown. None, really. Well, let's put that to about 5 minutes. Time in minutes between up to 7 days. Let's try 5. We'll save that. We'll edit that one to 5 as well. Save that. And hopefully edit that one. That one. Edit 5. That one. To make sure they're all done. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, hopefully, they should now have at least a 5-minute cooldown on them, with any luck.
Fatality.
Ready, that's enough. Okay. Enough messing around, children. I got work to do. You'll stop. Don't stop, you can carry on as much as you want, guys. But yeah, thank you very much for all those sound alerts and obviously the hydrate. Much appreciated. And hats off as well, Farmer Marks. To you too, sir. You don't have to be sorry, Mr. Crits fan, all the time. You are fine, sir. Actually, while I think about it, what I could do... Oh, numpty! I'm such a noob, ain't I? I just suddenly thought, oh, so I've got this guy over here working. Holy crap. Blimey, that was loud in my ear. Oh, jeez. And Ghost DK, thank you for the chicken dance for 50 biddies. Much appreciated. I've missed that song. You put me on 46, right. So, let's see. So you need to be over here. Alright, much appreciated. Alright, so field 45. Did I say 45 or 46? 46 it was. See, you put me right off 46. Going to the farm silo. Go. 46, so I need to have you set to 46 as well. Field 46. So you don't need to turn any of that on as well, just need to make sure that it's set to the same field number. But yeah, as you can see, for some weird reason, that one little strip going all the way to this side just did not seem to ripen with the rest of the field, even though it was all sown at the same time. So it's very strange, that one. So he can sort that one out. And now I've got this guy over here. I've got the cotton field on 9 going. So yeah, time to just chill and relax, do some bit of work there. Good afternoon, Billy. Hey, Zelly, how you doing? The bascule bridge going towards the shop. Did you place the bridge with the mod and then terraform the other side? Yes, I did. I actually pulled the bridge into the Giants editor to get the positioning and height and everything. After that, I ended up having to obviously landscape either side to get it looking half decent. But yeah, obviously any of you guys, yeah, it's kind of a tricky, hard thing. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody who's new to modding, because you could technically screw things up. But yeah, I did, but I could always send you the coordinates and such. If anybody did want it, just message me in Discord and let me know. I can actually get you the height, the rotation and everything for it if you wanted it in there. And obviously with my one, let me jump over here just a sec. 1, 2, 3. That's where 1, 2, 3 is. Okay. Now obviously this end over here has to be, or had to be, slightly higher than the terrain itself. So I ended up going through with the slope tool and just taking it from the top, bringing it right down. It was a heck of a lot of work, a lot of landscaping and such, but it did turn out not too bad. Obviously you don't need to really see under there too much, but yeah. Obviously adding in a few trees. It is still slightly off. Oh, heck. I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. That's the one I wanted. There's a slight lip there, so the train could come up a little bit higher or the bridge lower, but yeah. On the other end, obviously that was a heck of a lot of work. Obviously Mr. Darius did it initially. I seen it and thought, that's a good idea. Obviously he sent me his coordinates and everything. And obviously when I put it in, the bridge ended up over the other side of that field, so something was a bit screwy, so bear that in mind. But yeah, what I could do is just send you a copy of this one once I figure out which one it is. And then obviously on this end, this is probably the worst area that will had to be redone, because obviously where it slopes right down, I had to sort of bring it up a little bit. Obviously this side is a lot better than the other side. As you can see, there's hardly a lip there, but yep, it's not bad, but took a heck of a lot of time. It was a good couple of hours worth of landscaping just to get it looking half decent and height wise as well. But yeah, I can send you if you wanted to give it a try. But yeah, I'll have to figure out which bridge it is first of all, and then go from there. But yeah, there we go. So that's that. But I wouldn't recommend it for anybody who's a noob, that's for sure. What trailers are those usually using with the tractor? So those are the Brentner trailers. They're the base game ones. Obviously I've just done a little edit on them to increase their capacity. Obviously it is on my Trello if you guys are interested. and obviously Mr. Rusty Nail. So the ones I've got there currently are these two. I'm not sure which one is which actually, but yeah, it's those two right there that I'm using. I played around for a few hours with two bridges, and they always were facing the wrong direction. Yeah, obviously that is the rotation. So desktop. Let me just load this up a sec. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Let me change. Let me speed, storage. Obviously, make sure to use the current version of the Giants editor. And obviously, one thing you can do is also edit things in your save game edit. You don't have to technically do it this way, but the way I basically did is I imported it into the map. I basically unzipped the map, loaded it up in Giants editor, and then unzipped the Bascule bridge and imported that into the map as well to get the coordinates. Now, basically, what you need to do. So if I take, say, for instance, I'll just go and duplicate this for a second. Obviously, we'll call this the bridge, for example, okay, just so you can identify. And obviously, we'll name that one map. Obviously, this is just a little test. We'll make this a little bit bigger. Let's go with a few thousand there, and a couple of thousand there. Right. Now, what you need to obviously do, let me make the screen a little bit bigger. So you can see what you're doing. Right, so say for instance, obviously when it loads in, it's actually going to load into... Actually, I need to flatten that, because that's too big. Oh no, it should be okay, it should be okay. Let's drop you down a fraction. There we go. Now, obviously, yeah, what this will do, and why are you not... Oh, there we go. I was thinking, why is this not tilting? I'm using the scroll wheel, that's why. So what it'll do, when the bridge is imported first of all, it'll be in the center of the map. So what you're going to need to do is find it, and then relocate it to wherever the crossing is going to be. So for example, if I wanted it up there, now so I know there is a way of doing it, but oh heck, I don't want to do that. But I don't know exactly how to do it. Oh no, Dave probably knows how to do it. Is you can literally cut it and then paste it over in that. But what I tend to do is I'll just pull it over into that position. So say for instance the bridge is over here. What you then need to do, say for instance the shoreline is there coming across to here, you literally need to rotate it around like this. Obviously get the height as well. Now obviously with those bridges you're not going to really be able to tilt them easily. So that's why I've just kind of left it the way it was. So it's equal to the bridge itself. From there, obviously you'll need to take the first three numbers. Let me open up my save game a sec quickly just to show you guys. I know that Vikings got a video out showing how to do the bascules. It's basically the same principle, but obviously doing it this way is slightly different because it's obviously not one that's already placed in the map or been set up. So if we go into placeables, for example, we'll minimize that. Bring this across. We'll make sure that those numbers are being shown. So if we come in here, we'll do find bascule. There we go. So we've got on here, so obviously this is one of the bascule bridges that's been added. I've edited and brought in. Now you're going to have these numbers right here. So you've got your position. So the position is going to be that first three numbers. Now what you literally need to do from the Giants editor, if you're going to attempt to do this, is highlight one, hold down the left shift key, and press the C for Charlie key. And what that's going to do is going to copy those top three numbers, okay? Go back to your document, and what you want to do is just highlight that first position and then do Control V for Victor, and that's going to first get the position of where the bascule bridge should be. Then obviously what you want to do is the rotation, and obviously this is going to then be the next three numbers. So obviously this is on a rotation of 45, and this is where it gets a little bit tricky at times. So highlight, same thing again, just highlight that top rotation, do Shift C to copy it, and that's going to literally do all three rotations, so the X, Y, and Z. Then you just come back into your XML, highlight that, and do Control V, and that'll post all of them in. Now obviously you don't actually need these last little numbers, but what you can do, save that, load up your save game, see what it's like in game, and then just play around with some of these numbers to fine tune it if you wanted to. And then obviously you can then just finish off with the landscape side of things. But yeah, obviously make sure you save it and then give it a try. But yeah, obviously all you literally need to do is make sure that you change the bridge, which should be looking something like this. So this is one of the wooden bridges. Obviously I've got, let's see, 1, 2, yeah, I've got 2 current wooden bridges on this map. One is built, one isn't. I'm guessing this is probably the one next to the refinery. But yeah, all you need to do is copy one that's already in there. So load up, say for instance, the bascule bridge. Copy that and paste it. Copy and paste it and basically replace that there with it. Then just obviously do the numbers, the position, and everything. You should be good. But yeah, I'm not going to save that because I don't want to screw my save game up. But yeah, this is what I've been playing around with. Obviously, it's going to be an orchard and greenhouse storage. Obviously, it's going to literally have all your orchard products plus your greenhouse stuff. Now, I haven't fully tested this yet, but the aim is, obviously, where you got some greenhouse products that come out in bulk, what you'll be able to do is take those pallets from the greenhouse, get them distributed to the storage, and then actually load them into a bulk tipper. That is the aim. I haven't tested it yet, but now obviously there is some pallets. For example, the herbs, I've got them in here. So your basil, your dill, your mint, your parsley, and all that. They come out in pallet form, so there is going to be a spawn trigger for them. Same for obviously your tomatoes, your lettuce, and strawberries. They're pallet form set up by giants, so they can't really go into a bulk tipper. So yeah. That is that. So hopefully that helps a little bit for the understanding. But what I'll do is I will send you. Well, actually, if you send me something in Twitch, here you go. Send me a quick whisper in Twitch. I'll send you my numbers that I've got, and you guys can marry it up. Mr. Rusty Nail, I will give it a try as well, if you wanted to. It can be quite tricky. If you've done it already, yep, no problem. But yeah, I got to figure out which bridge it is first of all, because I haven't got a freaking clue, in all honesty. And thank you very much for that applause, much appreciated. Ghost DK for the 50 biddies. But yeah, if you wanted just to play around, make sure to make a save backup as well before you do any editing to your save game. Obviously that was the placeable XML that I was showing there. Make a copy of your save game folder first, in case if you do screw something up, you can just go back to that previous one there. And obviously that goes for any edits that you do. Make sure you do a backup of it first, whether it's a mod or the map or whatever. Make a backup of it before you do any edits as well. So yeah, otherwise you could end up screwing it up royally, like a few people have already. It seems the position and the rotation from the wooden. Yeah, they're very different, and obviously that's another thing as well. If you've got the bascule bridge start, obviously mentioned it quite a few times to you guys, is obviously the land purchasing location actually changes with them as well. So with the wooden bridges, you have to own the plot of land that the trigger is on, where you drop off the products. But obviously with those bascule bridges, it actually transfers over to the riverway. So yeah, it's a little bit different. So, but yeah. So if you do have the bascule bridge, make sure you buy the waterway, not the land. But obviously, what I did as well is with, because obviously I started with the 6 wooden bridge start. I ended up changing a couple. Obviously, where I had had them previously built. Obviously, when I loaded up, I got a few errors for field types. Just save, reload. Just bear that in mind, and it automatically built as well, which is quite nice. So, yay! So I literally had a bascule bridge that was ready, up and running. So, but yeah. So the position and the rotation numbers are the same for the remaining 3. It should be. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll have a look at mine there, Zelly, and I will whisper you and Rusty Nail the coordinates for you to try it out. So yeah. And did you find what I told you about? Yeah, oh yeah, Mr. Grit's fan, I do know about it already. The only thing is I don't own that plot of land, so yeah, that's why I don't have anything spawning up down that area. But yeah. Yeah, Mr. Grit's fan, bless his cotton socks, actually found another spawn trigger for the seasonal event items, so it's kind of cool. And it's actually located not too far from Heartland Bread. So if you got it, you may already have that trigger spawning products out, or a plot of land around that area. But yeah, it's a little bit, actually to be honest it's not too far, because obviously I do have to go to the bog, so I could technically buy that land. But yeah, I don't own it, so that's why I'm not getting anything spawning out of there yet. Right, oop. Yeah, no worries. No worries, actually, I might be able to do it quickly now. Do I have a save game with bascules? That's the thing. That's a problem. Again, you. Oh, you're coughing up nicely. There you go. See, just like that. Just like I said, use a pen or a spoon or whatever, and you can hoik it out of there. Here you go. You can take that and put that in the bin for us. Thank you. Bless her. She's still got a little bit of a cough. Come on in, dude. Come on. Here, here. Tractor. Come on. Oh, you gonna be a numpty over there? Hello. Move. God, these dudes are terrible. Might as well just do it myself, be faster, I think. Now, see, yeah, there you go, guys. So that's one thing to bear in mind with some of these new fields you create. So obviously, this is in the pond. Obviously, there is a collision underneath it, so it may cause a bit of an issue when harvesting with getting hired helpers to properly work. Right, let's try you again. There we go. What a dummy. What a dummy. Okay, so it's still a little bit there. I'll have to come back for in a minute. But yeah, one thing I would recommend as well, if you are going to turn one of these ponds, make sure it's smooth off properly at the home 3. Yeah. Yep, that it is. I wonder if I've got a save game that has... I can't remember now what I've got in here. Time to do a quick thing. Let me save and I'm going to just do a quick save and reload. I want to get the coordinates of all those original ones first of all. Then I can actually send you guys it while I'm live, because otherwise I'm going to just forget about it. Let's go over to the desktop a second. And we'll get those guys going again. Quit. Yes. Bam. I'm not sure if I do, so this is going to be interesting. And while I'm at it, let me grab you. Shed storage. Bam. That one. Mod script. Just going to add that quickly. Copy. And that one. Copy. Save you a second. Right. Oh, did we? Yes, I did. That should be fine. Sorry, I was just activating that other shed, storage there. What did you with the storage for Bunny? What? Not sure what you mean there, Mr. Grits fan. Obviously, there's no storages for the bunnies. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got one here. Why have I got two of them? Oh, they were tests, so they can be deleted. Delete. Delete. Right, let's do it up to... Probably this one will be fine. Oh, continue. Right, we want the Bascule Bridge. Start. And the only thing I really don't need... it'll be fine. As long as I get those coordinates, I can figure out which ones, which. But yeah, this is literally all you have to do. If you want if you've got that initial starter option with all of the 6 wooden bridges, you can actually go into your save game and actually add in these bascules, just replacing them. It's really quite simple. All you literally have to do is load up a bascule or the new bridge start, which I'm doing right now, save it, exit it, and then a little bit of magic with the placeable XML. It's just literally copying and pasting the location, the bridge name, and stuff like that. And yeah, once you load back up, you will then obviously have the 3 bridges replaced with bascules. One thing to bear in mind when you do that, you will probably get, or I will say, you will get a few warnings and errors for field types. Just save, reload, and those warnings should go away. Obviously, these bridges have some of the different products to the other ones, so yeah, that's what it is. Also, whenever you do get an update where a product's been replaced, you'll get the same thing. This shouldn't take too long, but yeah. Yeah, what do you mean by storage for bunnies, Grits fan? I haven't done any storages for bunnies. Obviously, the best thing to do with any of the seasonal products is just sell them, get rid of them, make some money. Obviously, if you got those Hispano modern containers or the flat racks, you could always store them in there temporarily. Same with the coffins. And then obviously when it becomes the best selling time, you can just take them all to the sell points. First time always takes a little bit longer than normal. 85, 90. It's funny how it jumps from 85% up to 95 when doing this. There we go. So confirm that. I'm not really too worried about that. I've probably got to get an error. Yep, right there, no problem. Yeah, so we should have the Bascule Bridge over there at least, so we'll save that. Save and quit. There we go, quit. And then, when this reloads a sec. Hey there, Mr. Prom, how you doing, sir? Ah, I haven't got the sound alerts on this one. Good. I should do actually, shouldn't I? Interesting. Oh well. Alright, so let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Righty then, righty then. So come into here, go to Documents, My Games, FarmSim22. Now that was somewhere around about the middle, so probably this one right here. So this is probably going to do the Bascule, so just double check that. New bridges, yes, good. So we want the placeable XML, which is right there. We can close that for the minute. We'll close that and we'll close that one. Okay. So the first one is the Bascule bridge. Obviously the nice thing is you can see kind of where it is. So let's be coming to save game 1. Obviously this is the one I'm currently running out of. And I might as well grab it while I'm here. So we want Bascule. Oh, fiddlesticks, didn't mean to do that. So Control F Bascule. So we've got one bridge there. We'll find Bascule in here as well. So 153166. The obviously ID number is going to be completely bonkers. It's not actually going to tell you anything. That they collect 7 boxes per download. But the map goes to 2K compressed. Ah, right, okay. Famous HD textures that they collect 7 boxes per download. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck that mean. What you mean there, Prom? Right. So there's one. So 2076. 2706. So it's not going to be that one. Find the next one. So that is going to be 758. There. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 758. That has got to be the one that I've added in, because the other two are minuses. Okay. So position and the rotation. We'll copy that. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put it in chat for anybody else who wants to give it a try. So obviously this is for the Bascule bridge that I've got on my current save game that goes from the central farm to the vehicle shop. Obviously, for most of you guys, it's probably a wooden bridge, but if you want to give it a try, you're more than welcome to. But I'll put it right there for you guys. That's the position that I've got. Now, obviously, you can tweak it. So you've got the up and down is going to be that 81. Obviously, you just have a little play around with some of these and get it into a position that you personally like. So let me put that in there for Zelly. And I will whisper that as well to Rusty Nail. Now, obviously, I did see your comments there the other day about Fishing Planet Rusty Nail as well. I have no idea where they are on Lone Star. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, if any of you guys wanted to change it, you're more than welcome to. Literally, all you'd have to do is match it in with those other Bascule bridges. So, just make sure that the name is correct. Obviously, make sure that the XML is matching one of the green thumbs that's already in there, and yeah, you should be fine then. Just edit those position and the rotation thing, replace it, and you should be good. Obviously, if you got that bridge built already, the nice thing is obviously you'll have it from the get-go. But yeah, obviously landscape a little bit on either end, and you should be good. Righty, let's get the game back up and running. And yeah, But yeah, any issues, obviously, like I said, make sure to make a copy of your save game before you start editing anything. Because, yeah, if you do screw it up, you can always go back to previously. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well grab those mods, hadn't I, that I downloaded earlier. I've got a few in here. Let's grab them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we'll put that in there. We've been watching some of that Monarch Legacy of Monsters the last couple of days. It's not bad, a bit confusing, and the worst thing is it doesn't have any subtitles on it. And obviously, where they're speaking in Japanese, it's very hard to understand what the heck's going on, so it's kind of confusing at times as well. But yeah, might have to wait until it actually officially comes out on streaming services and such. Right, so I can get rid of you now, delete that. We'll come into here. I should really relocate that to the end. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it again. Obviously, I've got Elm Creek, my first one. Obviously, that's my Wolf Creek one right there. Obviously, I've got over 1,000 hours on there. I'm slowly getting there. 1,000 hours. Holy heck. What have I got so far? 946 on my current one. So I'm not quite there on Wolf Creek yet, but it's getting there. Only 62 hours on Silver Run. Obviously, I've got a PV Uncharted. I've got like 5 minutes. I should really get rid of that. I have to have a look at that one, see what's actually on there. Underhill, that was a nice one. I love the Underhill map that NBC did. 125 hours. Obviously, that was sort of just to sort of take us over to obviously the release of Canyon Crossing. So those mods were some Christmas decoration mods there, Mr. Rusty Nail. Obviously, I do need to come through and activate. So here's one. So Christmas cutouts. They're little cutouts that you can place, I believe, around your home. But there's also a Christmas tree one there, Christmas tree one there. Obviously, these once Christmas is done, they'll be coming out. There should be one other. Somewhere in here. Where the heck are you? Where the heck are you? Now you get to see all the mods that I'm using. Absolutely love this. The MP7 Reaper Ashland Scraper. It is amazing. That's what I'm currently using on the desert to clear all that sand away. What was that other one? There was one more. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Seasonal Deco. There we go. That's the other one. Yeah, so a few mods, but not too many. Obviously, they're all on the in-game mod hub there, Mr. Grits Fan and Rusty Nail. Just go on over, click on the decorations tab. Actually, what I can do is show you on the actual website while this is loading up, because that's going to take a wee while. So coming over to the mods, go to categories, go to decorations. I'll see there's one right there. Actually, if you want, I can actually post these in the chat for you. So we'll copy that. So this is one that I've just downloaded. And because I know what you're like, Mr. Rusty Nail, I will put them in a whisper to you as well. So that's the cutouts. That's quite a nice one. The other one I got was... Hang on, let me just make sure that I get the right one. I did look at this. I don't know if I actually downloaded that particular one. Seasonal decorations. Right, that one. Definitely. I've used this one previously. It's an okay one. If you like a little bit more of a contemporary, I suppose, Christmas tree on your farm. Where is the other one? It's not that one. That one. It must be that one then. I don't think it was that one, but let's see. Snowman. Nope. Definitely not that one. Oh, that is kind of an interesting one. It's a Christmas market, and especially a sell point. Now the only problem is if you're going to run it, I'd be very careful because it does have some things that may not be on the map. Let's see. Honey, sugar, raisins. Is muesli on the map? I don't recognise that name. That could be a new one, so bear that one in mind. But yeah, looking at most of this, it might be a nice idea if you wanted to have it in there. But yeah, use it on your own time. Where the frickin' heck was the other one? 1, 2. That. Oh yeah, there we go. That's one. Copy. That one actually changes throughout the year, so you can literally just place it down and you'll be fine. As you can see, obviously in spring you have obviously some eggs and flowers and stuff. Obviously in summer, some lovely pot plants there. Autumn, you get your pumpkins, and then obviously finally in winter, you do get obviously those lots of lure errors. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Is that with the market there? I'm not surprised. But yeah, that one I've got. Obviously, that's going to give you the snowmen at the end in winter, and then finally this one. Yeah, okay, so use on, yeah, with caution, that farmer's market one. Might need a bit of an edit, but yeah, that's kind of a nice one. It lights up at night as well. And obviously you do have obviously the snowman there. I like that, it's kind of cool. Very modern if you're into that, so that's the full. If you want them, let me post that in there. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I missed that one there. 1, 2, 3, copy. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so they should. Yeah, that's fine. So Rusty Nail, I've whispered them to you as well, sir. So you should have all of them. But yeah, if anybody wants them, grab them. Obviously, I'm going to be trying them out, see what they're like on my own save game, and hopefully not have any issues. There we go. But yeah, how you doing there, Mr. Vortex? Actually, I want to have a little look where we are at it. So come in here, construction, see if we can find them. It'd be nice if you could have something that maybe covers some of the trees automatically. It's going to be a bit laggy to start off with. So decorations, no, it's probably going to be on others. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so there's quite a few there. So this is obviously from one of the decorational packs. So you get some lovely little trees like this that change colour. Kind of funky. See that? If you had like maybe some small spruces placed down, you could almost put that over the top of it, kind of thing. It'd be an interesting one if that could be done. It's not easy, it's a little laggy. Maybe, we'll see. Also, you've got some nice little reindeers there that you can place down. What if obviously, if you hit the V key as well, what you could always do is obviously put some on top of your own houses and such. Really go wild. Obviously, you got Santa's sled there. So that's one pack. But yeah, how you doing there, Mr. Soft Stuff? Got to go through and find the rest of them now. There we go. So, okay, so we got obviously just a pot plant. Obviously that's the individual thing. Obviously got some of that. Okay, obviously these do change throughout the year, so this shows something different. Interesting. I'll probably end up placing a couple of these down myself, but yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. I'm not getting any errors off of that, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, when you're obviously putting these down onto a building, okay, that's kind of weird. So you want to try and find a decent spot for it. These houses are not the greatest for the collision, but yeah, you could have a little play around. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out. Out of interest, is there toggle free place item? No, okay. But yeah, oh look at that! You got a nice little Mary and Joseph, the Kings. Little elves. Oh, yeah. I think due to the collision on these houses, it is a little bit tricky to place some of these. There we go. Let's do at least one. Pop a little end elf right there. Oh, that's kind of funny. And obviously, yeah, there you go. So what you could always do is maybe pop some on some windows as well, if you can get it right, the rotation right. But yeah, have a little play around. Have some fun. Wow, there's a whole lot in there. My goodness. My goodness. So, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll have a little play, see what I can do, and yeah. Hello. But yeah, I know previously they actually had a mod where you could, if you had some small, like a small spruce, like the first or second growth stage, you could actually place over some lights, set of lights. It's kind of a weird one. I can't remember where it came from. I'm not sure if it's even been brought out for 22. I'll have to have a look. Be kind of nice to get rid of this tree. Maybe have a couple of small ones. This is actually one of the saplings I planted to a while ago, and I just left it going. It is what it is. But yeah, Christmas just around the corner, so definitely need to get this place sorted out. Right, there's that. Let me get this unloaded while I'm here, and then the hired worker can take over. No field found. What is going on? B. Oh. Let's get that a little bit. Yeah, the hired helpers are having a right funny minute at the minute. Let's get rid of you for a sec. I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad. I just wish these hired helpers would actually behave themselves. So put that on there. He can carry on unloading this guy when he turned around. Okay, or he could just pull away. Buggers. Yeah, I have no idea why this part didn't change with the rest of it. There we go. Like that. Fingers crossed. Yep, there we go. He's taken over, so that's cool. Right, so we were doing that. Oh, let's get the field 9 going to see how he's doing. So obviously, these are both going to be doing 1,000 litre bales. And already he's doing not too bad actually. Obviously that's only what, about just over an hour, and he's done a few rows on that side. So we'll have to see how many we get out of this. So far nothing, which is great. Go on, dude, do your stuff. Earn me some money. Alrighty. What are you there for? Oh, okay, I remember. I parked them up there the other day. Alright, my turn. So you... Let's get you active again. Hopefully you can actually behave yourself. We'll come into here. Yeah, thankfully I do have obviously those bogs to harvest as well, so that's going to help. I had that happen to me once, yeah. That's terrible. Come on, there we go. One nice thing is, obviously this is the first harvest, so it will start showing where the issue areas are, which is quite nice. So it does mean that I do have to address a few spots here and there, just get them smoothed off. But I may end up reploughing this field. I might just bring up the level so it's all flat, at least up this end, and then Figure out what I'm going to do about that end. We will see. But so far, at least it's going to give me a little bit extra. Oh, let me get that sorted out. That's for sure, my cranberries. And obviously, any pond around the map you can do this with as well, by the way. Not just this one, but any of them, most of them that have obviously a large pond area. Obviously, one thing to bear in mind is make sure to keep an area clear for obviously where the clay spawns. Obviously, as you can see in that little corner there, that little light spot at the end there is actually where it spawns in this pond. This is the one actually just above the central farm. So obviously just make sure to stay away from that so you can still access the clay and such. Right, come on dude, move your booty. Right, let's have a quick look while he's here. So let's see if I actually made any oopses. So I think it's probably going to be this end one, yeah. Right, so no errors, no warnings, so that's kind of cool. Yay. So obviously this is going to be one set up specifically for your orchard products to distribute, as well as your greenhouse products. And now obviously one thing with the some of those greenhouse products, like your mushrooms, your onions, your red cabbages, pineapple, cucumbers, stuff like that, that come out of the greenhouses, they can go into bulk trailers. Obviously currently there is an issue. Obviously you're going to have to lift them up on into a tipper if you want to do it that way, or load them onto a flatbed, which can cause a lot of lag. How you doing there, boss?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Not too bad, thanks. Not too bad. So yeah, this is going to help with that hopefully. And obviously over the weekend, obviously once I've done the testing, and obviously I'm going to be setting up a storage on its own. Same sort of style as this, or one of the other ones, I should say. But it's going to be able to do the premium editions. And it's going to be on its own rather than within the pack. I think it's going to be the easiest way of doing this. Alright, so let's bring this over to here. Obviously I've got my grapes there, I've got my olives. How is fishing going? An arc?
Not fishing.
You're
Yeah, I'm not playing Ark.
You haven't been playing fishing
Yes,
at all?
again. I'm loading up farm sim. I'm not doing the fishing today.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
If the
well,
tournament was anything exciting and different, but it's more of the same stupid stuff. So
is it? Let's
it's
pop you there.
basically grind whatever you can catch all week long, the way it has been, but now it counts in a ranking. Not a single
Uh-huh.
fish or anything. It's just doing the. It's ridiculous. I can't
Hmm.
wait to hear from Big Daddy because I got a load. What were they thinking?
He's probably hiding.
I'm sure he's been gone for a few
Oh,
days. He
yeah.
knew this was coming.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the
Oh.
same. What it's people are fishing panfish because you can get them faster. That's what it comes down to. Everybody fish for panfish for the next week, 2 weeks, or whatever
Oh,
week
jeez, really?
because, and that's broken to me. It breaks the game. The
Yeah.
whole league thing to me breaks the game. It would have been different if they came out and said, okay, this week it's the highest weight for trophy marble trouters or for marble trouters or
Hmm.
anything. But no, it's get points the way we've been doing for the last week or two, and that's what counts toward your league division. Whoop-de-doo.
Hmm. Well, that's crap.
It is. It's really
Yeah.
just a crap setup. Because you can't get, the competitions we used to do where you get a group together and we were having fun on the
Yep.
weekends, open to the public. We can't do that
Why?
because we're not earning any points
Oh, that's
toward,
just
you can't earn
bonkers.
points in those. You don't earn unless you're in a club room, which you can't be in those tournaments. And
Mhm.
because they're custom comps, you absolutely get nothing. So they broke that part of the game.
Oh,
Missions and
jeez.
stuff going from lake to lake, you to complete your missions. Unless you have a group of people that are all going to do the same missions at the same time, you're not getting a bonus for. So it pretty much pigeonholes everybody into jumping on one of the lakes that has easy panfish and put out 4 rod stands and just keep pulling panfish in if you want to compete. That's just broken, you know?
Blimey. What a shame.
So they better make some adjustments to the way this works.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll worry about next season because I'm not going to grind panfish for the next 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't know. Roll on the day that they release the new sea stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, I know. I did some fishing by myself yesterday. Yeah. Also, yeah, Mr. Rusty Nails actually got Fishing Planet and started playing it.
Mm-hmm.
He's you're currently on Lone Elk, aren't you? Still grinding away on there. Bless. I remember those days very vaguely.
Very vaguely.
Yeah. That was over a year ago I did that lot. Oh, but yeah. Actually, I haven't even loaded up fishing in a few days, to be honest. I'm just obsessed with our arc at the minute.
Fish this morning. I finished a couple missions, but I'm not going to run around. Oh, we've got to come over here and do panfish for the next 10 hours because
Yeah.
that's just wrong.
Yep.
That's the only way you're going to get points to keep up because that's what everybody's doing. That what? No, nope. I'm sorry, I'm not going to go catch sunfish and bluegill and for hours on end just to compete in a competition.
Yeah,
If it,
exactly.
you know, for the whole week.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I so that one works fine. Well, I think about it. Activate that so I can get it testing. Let's see. Storages. It's gonna be down here somewhere.
We're fourth in our division, which means we'd advance to the next level if we finish there right now.
Oh, that's something then. They're active already. There we go. That's it there. Small shared storage. So that's set up. That's good. That's good.
I mean,
That's
I'll
good.
fish, but I'm not going to jump around to do the panfish thing. That's just
Yeah.
takes all the fun out of it.
Nah. They're just a little bit too easy. But actually, I was listening to Boomer's stream yesterday, or from last night, I should say, where he was doing obviously the arc, and obviously you were mentioning about um, oh crap, what was it? Something to do with Fishing Planet and the point system. Yeah, it just seems totally screwed up now.
Well, they made it. They did make one adjustment. You can't. You have to use a rod within the limits of the fish.
That's it. Yeah, you can't
So
over
if you're
use it.
if you're using if you're going for a red trophy perch or whatever, say for instance, which is like a 3 pound fish, and you're using a 50 pound rod, you're only
Mhm.
gonna get the 1 point rather than the
Yeah, that's what it was.
bonus for or the 2 points for a regular instead of the 3 for the trophy. You'd get one. You'd get one all the time.
Yep.
If with so what they but still, so all that did was made people switch back to the actual rods, but it's a panfish. It's not like you're fighting it for very
Yeah,
long. It's still
exactly.
the easiest way because you put your rod in the water and oops, I got another one,
Mhm.
and get a tree rod stand out there and just
Yeah.
pull in panfish all day. That's what people are doing. To me, that's a broken system. Even if they made it just a single species that you had to fish for, it would have been a lot better,
Yeah.
you know. But to
Yeah,
just say
that's it.
anywhere you want to fish, and then you got the problem where look, there's rooms with 10 that hold 10 people, so you get a bigger bonus than the rooms that hold 5 people on different lakes. So now it's forcing you to have to fish a certain 3 or 4 lakes rather than
Right.
fish where you want to, because you can't get the max number of points unless you're all in the one room together when you're fishing. It's like it's set up to fail, if you ask me, without major changes.
Definitely
I
sounds
find
like
no
it.
incentive or thrill to fish just to get a number up there. If I want a number, I want the biggest trophy fish, not how many I can catch in a 2 week span,
Yeah.
because it's people that aren't going to sleep that are going to win.
Oh, exactly.
Even though we're in a division where we even have teams in our division that only have 3 or 4 people in their group, if everybody got together and just fished, we could probably definitely come in the top and move to the next level. But at some point, that's still not fair for the 3 guys on the one team that have to compete with a thing of 20 people,
Yeah, exactly. What
you
they
know, and
could
it's
have
done
always
that
done
way.
is had it set to be an event between a certain time of the day, or and obviously have
It
it
should have
maybe set
been
up each
limited
day of one.
number of
Yeah.
hours that you could fish toward that event,
Yeah.
whether it be 6 hours for the week or something. So
Yeah.
everybody's on a fair playing field. But no, instead it's everybody's whoever can fish the most wins.
Mhm. Conclude when you got
Yes,
conclude
the
when you
big
finish.
tournaments that are coming up have some massive amount of points that will go toward this.
Yeah.
The Christmas tournament, but let's face it, are we gonna win the Christmas tournament? Are anybody gonna? I mean, I've been fishing in tournaments for quite a while now. I think I just finished my ninth one this week, last
Nice.
night.
Yeah, it came
I'm
fifth or something,
doing
wasn't it?
okay, but I've only once been in the top 10, all right, and got 240 points for it.
Yeah. See, I've
I
not
could have
done
got
any of them.
200. If I did not do those tournaments until later, and I just stayed in club rooms, I would have probably had 4 to 5 thousand points, the same amount of time that I was fishing in those tournaments.
Yeah.
So I would have had to win 2 of them just to keep up. And that's another thing I think is there's just too many passive points being given out for outside of the tournament framework. But yes, all right. So whoever wins these big competitions, 150,000 points toward your club for the qualifier that's coming up on. That's great. That's going to put that whoever wins that in a great position, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not going to. It most likely won't be me, even though the first qualifier round is at one of my favorite lakes, and it's where I'm getting better at.
We from
It's
Willow?
still very, very limited to the people that,
This guy's useless.
you know, I probably could. I still have to come in high in those tournaments, even if there's worse players in our division just to get points. Otherwise I'm spending the time in there and not getting points. And those other players that aren't doing those tournaments are gathering points on their little leagues and they'll beat us just because I finished outside of the top 10 in a and spent 3 hours doing it.
Yeah.
Or you got if you're gonna go in them, you gotta be able to. Heck, if you do win, you're golden. In our division, if we got it, even one of us won the qualifier in one of those, got in the qualifier round to the next round, we'd probably be top of our little division race, is the amount of points. But they're not easy to get in those unless you got lots of practice. So
Um.
I've been practicing.
Yeah. Have any of you guys won a competition in Fishing Planet?
No, not yet.
Still very
My
new.
my highest finish was eighth place, and it was a random RNG tournament. Smallest fish, biggest fish.
Yeah.
On Weeping Willow. And the funny thing about it was that I was in eighth place, and only because of the species it was, which is very hard to catch when you're on Weeping Willow and you use the same bait for all the carp. So you cast out there, unless it was a grass carp, it doesn't count. It was the biggest difference between the smallest and large, or mirror, I forget what carp it was. But basically, you're catching leather carp and common carp and this carp and that carp. And then it's, ooh, I got one of the ones I need. Well, because of the way that competition was set up, I caught about 4 or 5 of those carp, but I came in eighth because only 10 people actually caught two to get the biggest difference. The
Yeah.
whole tournament. You
Uh,
know, all I need, anybody else caught two of that fish species in the time limit, they would have been in the top 10.
yep. Ghosts. I do know that mine had an update today, but I didn't actually get a chance to read what it was about. But yeah, if you guys have got the Universal Autoload script, a couple of days ago it was updated on the in-game mod hub to,
Did it
well,
fix
fix
and it
memory
fixed a
leak,
memory leak?
whatever that means.
Is
So,
that that's not the
uh,
one that wasn't what was causing the maps to not load up, was it?
I don't think so.
I don't think it was mod related,
No, it's more base game, I thought.
unless
Let's
but
see.
that mod is on a lot of people's systems, so
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go. So what version 1. Here we go. We'll go desktop and I can show you guys. Let me just pause that a sec. So this is the UAL off of the in-game mod hub by Loki. For anybody interested, there is a link. Obviously, we come down to changelog version 1.5.0.0. Added items and vehicles for the premium expansion. So any of those vehicles that are flatbeds were shooting out auto load, which is kind of nice. Fixed a memory leak caused by graphical debug display. Interesting. So obviously they had something going on there. Um, Added a new global option, disable manual loading. Oh, that's kind of cool. Does that mean you can actually? Oh no, that's the what I was thinking of something else. One thing I would like is for them to add in an option where you can actually toggle the autoload on and off in game. I think that'd be kind of a nice thing. So yeah, have like two trailers. One can be identical. Obviously, one is autoloadable and one's not. But yeah, obviously
hmm
that's interesting. That fixed memory leak caused by graphical debug display. Hmm. Okay. But yeah, make sure you get all your mods updated that are through the in-game mod hub. Obviously, anything in the pack, do not update it. So the enhanced animals mod, do not update it through the in-game mod hub because it will screw up the map, your save game, and yeah, you'll probably spend days trying to figure out what's going on. Had far too many people mention about that recently. It's kind of, really, you've updated it through the in-game mod hub? Come on, slap, 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 slap around the face. But yeah, there we go. Hey, Ford UK Craig, how you doing, bud? But yeah, to be honest, I don't play Fishing Planet enough to warrant having to do these tournaments, so yeah, I just do it for the fun. And obviously, when Dave streams on Sundays, I'll jump in when I can. Right now, did the test with the usual UAL the other day, made no difference. Okay. I don't have anything the version works. Yeah, obviously, one thing they do is like you said there in the listings, it does add in obviously the additional trailers from the premium expansion, so they can upload it as well. So yeah, that's something as well. If you're using like the base game trailers for loading, it does give you a few extra options. And how you doing there, Mr. One Mouse 2222? Good evening to you too, sir. And MOUSE. If you guys are not following Mr. Mouse on YouTube, he's the only SGA member currently streaming over there. make sure to click on that link, give him a subscription over there, because it's not a follow, it's a subscription. Yeah, make sure to catch him when you're live, and obviously hit that button so you know when he goes live and a video gets posted. So yes. Are we still on update 15? Yes, we are, and I believe there's no actual plans currently for any more coming out anytime soon, unless there's a big, huge break in the map. No worries. No worries, sir. Yeah, obviously I'm going to be doing a little bit over the weekend myself on the farm. Obviously I've got the bogs to do, obviously the rice and cranberries to harvest there. I've got a field of tobacco there to get done, and obviously the sunflowers when that gets sorted out. But yeah, that's ongoing. So yeah, I think next week, Monday and Friday are going to be farm sim. Wednesday, I think I'll jump back on Arc to show you the update there on how my base is coming on. But yeah, finally got a frog as well. That the buffle, whatever it's called, on there.
Bufo, a Beezle Bufo.
Beezle buffle, yeah, got one for my wife today. It was a level 14 initially, so obviously I don't have any mods on there, so my figures are all still quite low level wise. But yeah, ended up getting one. It was a level 4 initially. I accidentally killed it on the way back with my eagle, or Arky, Optrix thing, whatever you call it, big eagle.
Argentavis.
Argentavis. I really need to learn these friggin' names properly. Yeah, I accidentally killed it on the way back, so ended up having to go back into the swamp. I ended up getting killed by a gang of friggin' creatures. There was some Titan boas, baryonyxes, and all this ganging up on me. But yeah, I eventually got them all dealt with, and yeah, found a nice level 14 female, which is now called Camilla. Primarily purple, but has like brown markings on the side, and that was quite an easy tame as well. I liked it, so that was for her. But yeah, I got a what was the other thing my daughter wanted? A Uteranus, but yeah, it's basically a furry T-Rex.
Yeah, you go get one of those. That'll be
I
fun to watch. I want you
yeah.
to do that on your next stream.
Okay, so I looked on that website that Darius gave me where to find them, and it's all located up north in the Snowlands or up that cold area.
Yes, yes, they are.
And I haven't even gotten that far. Obviously, during the streaming on Wednesday, that's the furthest I've been north so far.
They're usually accompanied by two Carnos, by the just to let you.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a while before I actually get up and do that one. I'll give it
And
a
they can.
try. Obviously, thinking about
There
it.
are some of.
Hmm.
They can fear you, and which makes you run away and go and. I think that's the ones that fear you,
Hmm.
and makes you lose control of your whatever you're riding.
Your bowels. Oh, okay.
Fun. Not your bowels, but you might. You might lose
Yeah,
control.
personally, you
Well,
might lose them.
to be honest with you, in Ark, do we really have control of our bowels because we're pooping everywhere?
Exactly. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I need to sort out my
Everything
boat
poops.
properly. Need a proper
I wonder how many
boat.
frame rates they'd save if animals didn't poop.
Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing as well. I want to get a dung beetle as well. Yes, that was something
A
else.
Dunger beetle.
A dung beetle. Yeah. I want to find one of them just to help clean up those poops. You've got a penguin last night. Oh, nice. Yeah. Now, actually, I didn't realise this before, but well, obviously, like I keep saying, obviously, I've been looking at that website that Darius sent me a link to. Heck, what's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Let me pull up a sec.
Dodo
Arc
decks.
Utility.
Oh, the Ark utility.
I didn't realise that all the different dinosaurs are basically in their own different groups. So you have your healers, your supporters, your um, bruisers and stuff like that. I didn't realise that's what all they're all literally in different categories.
Well, they all have their special.
Yeah. And actually, was it yesterday I tamed a Dimetrodon, which is obviously almost like a Spinosaurus, but a miniature version of one, shorter legs type thing. Big sail on the back. I didn't realise that they were actually really, really good for taming purposes and breeding, which is interesting. So obviously I do want to get into the breeding side of things. I've got a few eggs that are infertile, so don't have to worry about breaking them, and I can make them into kibble and such. But yeah, obviously when I get into breeding side of things, I think that's going to be a good idea to have that around to help things along, should we say.
I think it just acts as an air conditioner,
Is it?
temperature-wise.
What,
That's what
Dimetrodon?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't. It's like a air conditioning. It makes a temperature so the egg will hatch.
And I take it,
But who
actually,
uses them? We
obviously
use egg
I'm doing it the vanilla way. Now obviously I haven't really looked properly. As far as I'm aware, you sort of plonk it down on the ground, and obviously you need to have. Obviously the video I watched, actually, they plonked it on the ground. They put some torches around it, and obviously if it needed more heat, light a torch or two, put one out or whatever,
Mhm.
get the right temperature. So I'm guessing that's how you do it with this. And now, obviously, will you need to, if you have this Dimetrodon, do you obviously need the additional heat and stuff, or will it
You
control
should. Well,
temperature?
that's the thing. It should balance it better, but I don't know how much. There's a range that it'll
Yeah.
bring it. So
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 yeah, a few playing
I'm
around with it.
guessing that if you had like 3 Dimetrodons, you could probably hatch any egg. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
what the specifics are for how well they do.
Yeah, so I might have to go fishing a little bit more for some more Dimetrodons then. But yeah.
I don't know,
Uh,
but one might work. I'm not sure. I never tested. Never used it.
I think.
I have one.
Yeah. Well,
He's over at my swamp base,
but
just roaming around making.
yeah, obviously you've got like mods as well in there that can hatch your eggs quite easily, so it may be a
Exact.
little bit different to me. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I got the fabricator placed down today, so that's something. What am I going to be working on next? I can't remember. There was something else I was going to grab. I have to load it up later and see where I was getting to. But yeah, slowly building up my little base area now. There's going to be permanent residence. I'm kind of thinking the area I had my base before, that temporary one. I'm going to turn that into like a big taming pen area, and maybe have like 2 or 3 set up at a time, so we can do multiple tames at a time, and then take them into the main base. I'm thinking along that line. We'll see. I've got a. Oh, did you got one for Grits fan? Lol. Oh, not yet. Yeah, Mr. Grits fan, you have to let me know what your favourite dinosaur is, and I'll see if I can catch one and name one after you. Obviously, you did gift the game to me, so it's only polite, I suppose. And obviously, I've got Mamadou in there already. She's a beaver.
What am
Um,
I?
I don't know yet. Something old, wrinkly.
T-Rex, vicious,
Yeah,
leader of
maybe.
the pack. Actually, I should be the Uteranus because I'm the leader. It's a,
Yeah, that's
or
true.
some type of pack animal. I got to be the
Um,
highest one.
I
Oh,
would say a raptor personally, because they're really vicious little buggers. And actually,
is
oh,
there any?
is there any donkeys? No, but they do have a kind of zebra type creature on their horse.
It's a
Um,
horse.
yeah,
Equus.
yep. Um, Equus, that's the one. Yeah, anyone you want there, Mr. Grits fan, let me know. You can send it in Discord if you can come up with a dinosaur name, or not a dinosaur name, a dinosaur that you think fits you. Yeah, let me know. and I'll see if I can
I am going to
catch
name
one.
all of my dodos after those people that watch my stream because,
How
oh,
rude.
did I say that?
See, now I would name a.
You're a,
Now, there's one thing I would name a dodo is Boomhauer. Because he's just a numpty when it comes to certain things.
yeah, he'd be a good dodo.
Yeah. I love him, but yeah, seriously. So that's one thing as well. Obviously, where he was working on that base area yesterday, obviously he obviously tamed the Therizinosaurus there. But obviously there was one part he was trying to get a wall placement on the side of a foundation, and obviously it wasn't clipping correctly. All he had to do is literally place one on the top of it, and you automatically get one to drop down below it. And that's all he literally had to do. And he was messing around, and I don't know if he actually got it sorted out though. But yeah, it's like really, come on, it's so simple. But yeah, Mr. Rusty Nail, sorry about that. I did see your comment. I got a couple of trophy red deer fish, but couldn't keep them. What the heck's a red deer
Ah, yeah.
fish? Is
It's
that
the
is that
red deer sunfish.
is that
Red deer. Yeah,
is that the
yeah,
Christmas
it's in
thing?
one
Was
of
it?
the lakes. No, it's in one of the lakes.
Is it?
But
That's
you need to,
Lockhart
yeah,
probably, or Silver Oak, whatever it is.
gotta buy the advanced licenses
Yeah,
because you're not gonna get a lot of the, with the basic licenses, you're not gonna be able to keep a lot of the fish,
yeah.
which means that you
And
get,
to be honest, just
well,
going paying that little bit extra for the other license is
advanced,
worth
you
it.
get to keep those fish and you get to
Yeah,
keep you make money when you turn them in.
exactly. So yeah,
I
anytime you
have,
go on any of those ponds and that lakes, buy the advanced. Don't go for the basic one. It's just not worth it in my opinion.
yeah, I never use
Um,
the basic because if you're throwing them back, you don't get the money for them. And the
exactly.
best ones you have to throw back. So,
Mm,
but you do have to remember how much you're spending on that and stay at that lake to get your money back and then some. You can't,
yeah.
it's another thing. You can't just get that license in whatever lake it is, spend $1,000 and then catch $500 worth of fish and leave. That don't work either.
Yeah. You like a T-Rex, do you, the Rusty Nail? I'm not sure if yeah, a T-Rex would suit you, but okay. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, obviously, at the minute I'm focusing on, obviously, the stuff my daughter wants and my wife wants, even though it's my game. Yeah, I don't know how long
Sim
it's going to
game
take me.
Matt.
But yeah,
What dinosaur will we name after him? He wants. Do you really
I
want
know.
an answer to that question? Something that runs a cow, a parasaur maybe? They run away. Oh wait,
um,
maybe a Phiomia. They're
oh,
they're
yeah. I got
they're
one of them.
chunky little useless animals.
I've got a Phiomia, and yeah, I have no
They're good
idea
at
what.
pooping.
It's good at pooping,
That's all
yeah.
they're good for.
I might be
They're good at
renaming that one,
pooping.
yeah. Glad somebody knows how to pronounce some of these names. It's cool.
They're good at pooping. That's Matt's good at pooping. I hope.
mm.
What's your special ability? Oh,
uh,
I poop a lot.
yeah. Yeah. So to be honest, I have
There you
learned
go.
quite a bit already just from reading obviously that website. So it is helping a lot, and obviously building my base and everything's kind of cool. But let me come over to here, my arc
If you feed
utility.
it stimberries, it'll put a pile of poop behind it after. Just keep force feeding it stimberry.
Copy.
Great in the beginning to feel like fertilizer.
But yeah, if any of you guys are
Really,
playing Ark at the minute, the Ascended, the new one, I definitely recommend checking out that Arc utility. It's got a lot of information. Now, the only thing, in my opinion, there's a link for it, by the way, guys. In my opinion, there's only one or two things they could add in information-wise. Is obviously whether they're like a passive tame, a knockout tame, or something like that in there. Obviously, I've been looking at them, and I don't see anything really on there that says that it's a passive tame. Oh, there it is. It's actually on there. Oh, dang it, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Right next to the name it says knockout tame. Oh my goodness. Knockout tame. Oh look, passive tame. I'm losing it. I totally missed that, but yeah. I've been using 2 different sites. I think what it is on my phone it doesn't show that. So yeah, use the PC website rather than the mobile version.
Someone call me chunky and
Yikes.
useless.
You're
Never
not
done.
chunky or useless. No, 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 no.
At least not both of them.
Yeah.
Chunky or useless, maybe.
And speaking of
I don't
Mr.
know if
Matt, how
and
you
is a
doing,
big
Matt?
word.
And Neon?
I'm doing okay. Hey, at least I'm not a dodo. That's for sure.
True.
But
I
you're
am.
chunky and useless.
Well,
You're a few.
yeah.
Actually, I don't
Thank you,
know.
dear.
What dodos are? Phiomia might be the most useless creature on Ark, to be honest.
Mm.
Other than pooping, what do? They don't give you eggs. Okay, so like a dodo, at least it gives you eggs. They run from every battle, so I guess they're
Yeah.
good at staff survival technique. Is run. We're getting hit. Run.
Yeah. Uh, Fee. See, that's something I could put into it, actually. I don't know if it's on here. Fioma, there. It's a farmer, seemingly, according to this, but what
Yeah.
it actually farms, who knows? It doesn't actually state.
Poop.
That's what I was going to say. Is, yeah, with obviously that Arc utility, what they could do is a section in there that actually states what good each of the animals is for. It doesn't really show
Dodo deck.
anything. Yeah. Obviously, I've got the Dodo deck, so that helps. But yeah, that's the only other thing
Does it?
that they could add into there. But, but hopefully, Mr. Dashnet should be live. If
Is
not
it that time
already,
already?
it
Uh-oh.
is.
I gotta
Got
hit
like
the go live button.
3 minutes.
Well, it's gonna be 7 because I was paying attention to you, not what I'm doing.
I'm sorry.
Way to go,
Don't
Billy.
realize. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I feel so
You
bad now.
distracted me.
I know. But yeah, one thing I do want to do is actually try and learn some of these names. Obviously, okay, I know some of them, like Parasaurolophus, Quetzal, um,
What'sel?
Oh,
What?
I thought you were
actually.
talking about names in Discord.
No, for the freaking dinosaurs in the Ark, so actually pronunciate them properly.
You mean
Um,
the Pachyrhinosaurus? You said that one wrong too.
Pachyrhinosaurus. Oh, I've got one of them.
Patch.
And actually, has anybody left clicked? I don't know, right click should say, when you're riding Apache.
Yeah, they headbutt, and they go straight ahead and
They like go supersonic. They're great fun, little
yeah.
things. Yeah,
You're supposed to do that to do an attack. It gives you extra big bonus damage.
I like
You
that.
headbutt, you
Actually, there's one
headbutt the
from Mr.
creatures.
Dave. Hey KW, how you doing, bud? Yeah, the only reason I knew it was getting close to the time because my wife's just come through. So, yeah.
Oh, the countdown is on.
Cool. Oh, fudge nuggets. Let me finish this
Fudge
off.
nuggets. That's what the Fiomi is good for. Fudge nuggets.
uh, Fioma. Okay.
Hey KW, how you
Got to
doing?
think. Fioma. Okay. Oh. But yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to these funny old dinosaur names. See, get my daughter in here and she will know them off by heart. She can just rattle them off and probably even give you the Latin name of them as well.
My
Eey.
son used to be the same way, but I don't know if he can anymore.
Yeah.
They're easy, most of them.
Oh, stop. I've done it.
He used to come up to me all the time. Do you know what blah 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 is? And I'm like, nope. I know T-Rex, Brontosaurus. That's about it.
Yep.
Brachiosaurus, Pteranodon.
Oh,
Like even watching
Why don't we?
Jurassic Park and they mention
What?
dinosaur names, I'm like, which one is that?
Mhm.
Why is it that we have pteranodons but no pterodactyls? Or is it the same thing? just different names.
Pterodactyl's a flying lizard, kind of like your
Well, that's prehistoric. I mean, you would think that
pteranodon.
that would have been in there, the pterodactyl.
Yeah, I think that's just the group, isn't it? Pterodactyl. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask my daughter and let you know if it's pterodactyl as an individual or is it like the group. She may or may not know. But yeah, obviously I'm just waiting on Mr. Dave's TikTok to go down a little bit more. He's currently on 3 minutes, just over. So in the next few moments we'll be going over to there. Obviously he's doing a little bit of Farming Simulator PV Canyon Crossing. So you can carry on the
Got corn in it.
conversation over there. What? You're
Got
corning.
corn in it.
You're corning today,
Yeah.
Still. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the next 5 streams is corn.
Oh, lovely.
At least you're not being corny.
True.
Yeah.
You should get
At
MBC.
least you're not mowing grass.
You'll love it. Right, let's get this guy turned around and then we'll get this raid going.
So, by the way, Dave, I found a game you might actually like.
You're probably wrong.
Railroader.
Railroader.
It gives
Right
you
now, I want.
No,
It's
no
very
more
in-depth
railroads.
tutorial. No, it's a really good one too.
Right now, I want nothing to do with railroad games.
Okay. Well,
Right.
you said you had problems with other railroads. This one I
I've-
can guarantee you, very
I
in-depth
saw
training.
if it was the one oh no, I was watching. I was watching Casket play that and said, nope, not that one either.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Yeah.
I
You're
played it
kinda
for 5
picky.
hours yesterday.
Right then,
I
guys,
did
I'm going to
Yeah.
get right over
four.
to Mr. Dajnet. Have a great rest of your day and obviously have a nice, great weekend. Obviously, I'll be back on Monday, but I will be around here, there, and everywhere as usual. So have a great one, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now. I'm going to get
Bye
this
for
raid
now.
started.
Bye.
And let's go to ending screen.